They are looking just beautiful, especially out in the sun. You can see the Irian Jaya influence in them. Just really makes them pop. Just love the outside colors, the blushing in the sides, and even he's got blushing up and through here. I don't know how well he's going to show up in the full sun, but she is looking remarkable as always. Definitely, I mean, she is probably, all my carpet pythons are really good because I work with them. But right from the onset, sorry if I'm moving around a lot, I'm trying to keep her in frame. Right from the onset, she's been a sweetheart. She's always been a sweet girl. She's probably one of my best disposition carpet pythons. And now when I say that, all my carpet pythons are generally really good, but I mean, she has never ever struck at me or tried to bite me or do anything like that. She's just always been just a sweetheart. You know, all snakes have different personalities, and you got to remember that. You know, so just, you know, take your time with them, work with them. But she's got excellent blushing. She's definitely bigger than obviously the male down here, Cash. I don't know where he's heading off to. Let me see if I can't bring him up for you. But yeah, as you can see here, he's looking phenomenal. That stripe is just gorgeous. He's a good boy. The cool thing about carpet pythons is their feeding response. I'm not going to do a super long video, so why don't I touch on a couple things real quick. I noticed that some people, when feeding carpet pythons, because they can eat a lot and they can hold a lot more than, like, say, a boa. You know, you can feed your boa, you know, you can't feed your boa as big of a meal as you can your carpet pythons, because carpet pythons' digestive system is better equipped to handle that and can really digest bigger meals easily. But that being said, I see some people still way overfeeding their carpet pythons. They feed them these huge prey-sized meals, and that's just not healthy for them, guys. Just because they can digest that doesn't mean you should do that. You know, think about the longevity of their health. Think about them how they are in the wild. They don't eat every week in the wild. They don't even eat every 2 weeks in the wild. So take your time, you know, with them. You don't have to grow them fast. I know some people want to get them big and they want to get them into breeding size, but you know, if you love your animal, by doing that, you're going to cause problems, because you're going to shorten the lifespan, you're going to have smaller clutches, and you're going to have a lot more infertility and things like that. So take your time, grow them. So wait until they're 3 or 4 years old before you breed them. Obviously your males you can breed sooner, but especially with like your females, really take your time. You know, and don't overfeed. You know, feed appropriate sized meals, and you know, if you're having a huge lump in them, you know, obviously you overfed them. I see that a lot. I see a lot of people do that. You know, and just consider that. I mean, when you eat, look at it yourself. When you eat a huge meal, like say Thanksgiving, I mean, you feel stuffed, you're full, it's uncomfortable. You have to sit around, you're like, ugh. It's the same way for these guys. Just because they can digest it doesn't mean you should do it, you know. So please keep that in mind when feeding your snakes. I mean, honestly, it's one of my big pet peeves I still see in the hobby. And I know a lot of newcomers, you know, it's hard to judge that size meal. There's a bunch of videos about the width of the body and things like that. But I mean, generally, like these guys, I know some people would feed these guys medium rats. I don't. I feed small rats. Could they take a medium rat? Yes, easily. But I feed them a small rat once every 2 weeks, and that's what I do with all my carpets, except for babies. Babies I'll feed every single week. But once they hit this juvenile stage, it's a, you know, getting, not adults, I still think of them as teenagers, really. You know, every 2 weeks, every 3 weeks, feed them. They don't have to eat every week. They'll get to breeding size eventually. Don't rush. You know, please take your time when it comes to these guys. It's you do it for the love and the passion. It's not for the money. I mean, yeah, it's nice to make money when you sell babies and things like that, but every single one of my snakes are a personal pet, and I love each one, and it really bothers me when I see people, you know, misrepresenting their animals and really just not doing the things they should be doing. So just take your time with these guys. You know, no rush. They'll get there. I promise you, they will get there. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. This is Boxing Boa. Please like, click, share, and subscribe if you want, but please definitely subscribe and like. I appreciate all the comments, and I appreciate all my new subscribers. Thank you so much. And for the guys and girls that have been following me from the beginning, I really appreciate your support. It means the world to me and my kids and my family. You know, getting to show these wonderful snakes off to you. And anyway, hopefully you guys are enjoying your spring. I know I am. I know my snakes are. So anyway, Boxing Boa, peace.